hate being a mom. Apparently, the I hate being a mom community is big out here in the social media world. But here is the thing about most of these women that are making videos about I hate being a mom is y'all keep having kids. Make it make sense, Lord. I said I was going to calm down. We're coming into a new year, 2024. I need to seek the Lord to see what the year 2024 means for me and my family. But y'all hate being mothers, but y'all keep having kids. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me that y'all hate being a mama. But you keep having kids. You know, it's like my husband says, if he wins the lottery, not that we're playing, he would still get up tomorrow morning and go to work. Why? He loves his job. And he said, if you love your job, if you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life. So my question to the I hate being a mom community, why y'all keep having these innocent babies? Why, ladies? Why do you continue to bring these innocent children in this world that's going to pick up on your bad spirit that you don't like being their mama? Why y'all keep having these babies? I listened to a few ladies and I'm like, I would hate being a mama too. You chose 10 bum baby daddies to be your baby daddy. I would hate being a mama too, ma'am. One lady in my comment, she said, I would reconsider being a mom, but she's having baby number 4 in May. And I said, ma'am, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, because I really wanted to understand. If you would reconsider being a mom, why are you having baby number 4 in May of 2024? So, ma'am, if you know who you are, I did comment on your comment because I really I'm trying to understand. If you would reconsider being a mom, why are you having another baby? It's just like that lady on TikTok. I didn't do the video because everybody was talking about it. Because I ask the questions people don't want to ask, right? I ask the questions y'all don't want to ask. She's divorcing her husband after baby number 5 because he's not helping her. Well, when did he start not helping you? Was it after baby number 1? You had baby number 2. He wasn't helping you with baby number 2. You had baby number 3. Baby number 3 is special needs. I have a child with special needs. It is a whole lot of work. But he wasn't helping you with baby number 1, baby number 2, baby number 3, special needs. Yet you went back and had baby number 4. He still wasn't helping you. And guess what you did? You went and had baby number 5. And all of a sudden, the light comes on for you. So whose fault is it? It's yours, ma'am. Why does it take 5 kids for you to accept that this man that you chose is not a good father that's going to help you with your children? I just have so many questions. I was thinking this is why my channel is still trying to get to 50K and 100K, because I talk about this stuff people don't want to talk about. See, a lot of people are emotional. Oh my God. Oh girl. Oh, yes, you need a community and you need a community. It takes a community. Girl, I'm not coming to your house to help you to raise your kids. Those are your babies. You had them. Because you had one baby and you see how hard it is, but you went back and spread your legs to bum men and had 5 more kids. So make it make sense to me. I would hate being a mama too. I just feel sorry for those poor children. And we're not talking about what did cousin sister Alyssa said in the comments. Let me see. We're going to minus the ladies that have postpartum. We're not talking about postpartum, okay? Postpartum woman, log off my channel, please. Log off. Don't watch this video. We're not talking about ladies who are experienced. A lot of women go through that, and we know that's some kind of chemical imbalance going on. We're not talking about postpartum mommies, okay? Let me make sure that's the word, cousin sister. Postpartum depression. Okay, we're not talking about you. It's Saturday. I think today's Saturday. Happy Merry Christmas coming soon to y'all. I absolutely love you and adore you. I didn't well, I did post a few videos tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe. Check out my Freedom Money channel. That one is growing. And of course, if you want to show me love and support, my information is below. I want to thank you for your love and support for all that you've done for me. Thank you and welcome to all of our new remnant cousins. I'm going to be putting my books on sale for Christmas, because the other book is not going to get to you for Christmas. You'll probably get it in time for Valentine's Day. That's my next date. Okay. I can't say New Year's because New Year's is like 5 days after Christmas, and it's probably not going to be right, but we'll see. But definitely in time for Valentine's Day. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out. Help me to grow my channel. Because y'all know over here I tell the truth. I don't do that. I talk about the stuff nobody want to talk about. If you hate being a mama, why are you still having babies? As you know, because this is the Janice, my two children are 20 years apart. I had cousin sister Lexi when I was 16 years old, and I had my beautiful little baby boy, Michael Thompson Jr., when I was 37 years old. I love my babies. Now, I think I can talk about this because there were two different circumstances I was in when I had my children. At 16, I wasn't supposed to be having no baby. I wasn't supposed to be having no sex, and we've talked about that. But the scripture says bad company corrupts good manners. My father, I had a girlfriend. She had a daughter that was older than me. And the girl was a hoe. Let's just go ahead and put it out there. She would sneak out of the house, go to the man's house, and the mama got to call the police. We would be walking down the street. She would flag cars down and get in the cars. Lord Jesus, this is in the early 90s, right? By the time my daddy realized the girl was a hoe, it was too late for me because she had already planted seeds in my head. Because, at 14 and 15, you're very impressionable. This is why I don't leave my kids. I don't leave Lexi, okay? Lexi, I don't never left Lexi. Lexi ain't never been to no babysitter. The only person I left my Lexi with was my sister, Auntie Jackie, that went to be with the Lord in her 30s. She was sickly, and ever so often, Lexi would go sit with her, keep her company, and stuff like that. Or if I had to run out and I couldn't take Lexi, she would go. But I don't leave my kids. I don't believe in leaving my kids because I remember what happened to me. Very impressionable. Little Michael's never been to a babysitter. He don't know what a babysitter. He said, Mommy, what's a babysitter? He ain't never been to a babysitter. The only time my kids are out of my eyes are when they are in school. Lexi is special needs. She's been special developmentally delayed since she was a baby. I never leave her. Got my own apartment when I was 19. My birthday's October, so my birthday's late. School system. That's how you know, oh, your birthday's late. Me and Lexi stayed in that one studio apartment, slept in the same bed for 8 years. I would walk a couple of blocks, get on the 31 bus. Shout out to the 31. 31 is no more. Get off. Brought her across the street to the Christian school that had a special needs teacher. Walk back across the street, get back on the 31, go down to Essex County College, go to school, do my work study, and did that, and went to Rutgers, which was right across the street, and did that for 5 or 6 years. I kept my baby with me. Until this day, Alexia is 30 years old. And when I go back to the old neighborhood and I walk in the stores, they don't say, hey, Janice. They say, where is Lexi? Even now to the nail salon, I have 2 nail salons that I go to. If I go there alone, they say, "Where's Lexi?" They call Lexi my pocketbook. I was such a good mother that my pastor, Bishop Bradshaw, wanted to make me a mother in the church. I said, I ain't old, honey. I can't be no mother in the church. To this day, my baby, Lexi's 30 years old, next in August. First thing my bishop will always say, "You're such a good mother." You know why? I spreaded my legs. I got pregnant, and my auntie gave me a choice, and I chose to have my baby. So because I chose to have her, I'm going to love her. I'm going to protect her. I'm going to tell her every day, "I love you." Every day, "You're beautiful." I don't care how many buses we had to get. I used to get on 3 buses to take Alexia to Montclair State University to get her music therapy because we was trying to see what can help her. On the bus while in college. Worked and take care of her. Got her all the help she needed: special needs, speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy. Why? Because I'm her mama, and it is my responsibility to love her, take care of her, protect her, and give her the best possibly life that I possibly could. And one of those ways is to not have any more babies, or like my father said, do not put yourself in a position where you have to make another decision. You know what he means. Don't go out there getting pregnant again where you had to go make another decision. Okay? I'm talking about my father in the faith, not my biological daddy. Okay? Keep up, y'all. I finished school. The job that I have now, they had just closed, and I didn't get my bachelor's in time, so I had to wait 3 years. I got me a little job. It was paying me $17,000, I think $892. That was just enough to pay the rent, and I had a car insurance. I started doing secret shopping because I needed more money. $17,000 couldn't do nothing other than after taxes, and I was investing. Come on, somebody. Me and Lexi, we would go to the store. We would do our secret shopping. We would go home, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to get married. And I wanted a good husband. Because the next baby I have, I'm not going to be struggling the way I struggled with Lexi. Stayed there. Got the 3 years later. Applied for the job that I still have now, going on 20 years. And I went from making 17,000. Well, no, it was 23 because by that time we had gotten a little promotion. It was 20. But when I left that job, it was 23,000 something to the job that I have now almost 20 years ago, paying me almost $50,000. $50,000. I got me a bigger apartment, gave Lexi the bedroom, and I slept in the living room. And I had a plan. I'm paying off my student loans. I'm saving up to buy my house. Because it is my responsibility to love this little girl and take care of her and give her the best life I possibly could give her. And one of those is to have a home. One thing about my daddy always buy a home. I wanted to get married. I want a good man. My daddy said, Pastor Bradshaw said, "You're beautiful, you're young, you're pretty. You had Lexi young. You can still get you a good husband. Any good man will overlook you having a baby at 16. Plus, you've done so well with your life. You've taken care of her. You've protected her. You didn't have any more babies." He told me, "Don't have any more kids. Do not have any more babies." So guess what I did? Lock it down. And met my husband at 34. Got married at 35. See, y'all, it don't take too long. And had my baby, my other baby, at 37 years old. I was the happiest when I was pregnant with this little boy. And when I had him, I have a husband that provides, protect. I don't have to worry about mortgage, rent, food, clothes, shelter, whatever. Because ladies, for the wives that are complaining, a part of choosing your husband is also make sure he can be a good father. Earlier this year, we talked about single married women. You know why you're a single married mother? Why? Because you didn't vet the men properly. These men told you to your face they're not going to help you with these babies. And guess what you did? You married them and had babies with them. You didn't gather the data. You didn't vet these men. You didn't ask questions. You didn't pay attention to how they were raised. Because I've had guys, I had one guy in my book, comment, Dating is for Data, told me to my face, he's not changing baby diapers because that's a woman's job. I said, wait a minute. So if I have to run out to go get my hair done, my nails done, I had a perm at that time, and I leave the kids with you, you're not going to change the diaper? Nope, you got to take him with you. That's a woman's job. You're going to let the babies sit in the booth? Yup, that's a woman's job. What would I look like marrying that man, having a baby with him, and then complaining he's not helping me? I had one other guy I met at a financial thing. We were sitting there talking, and in my book, he's called Mr. Legacy. He said, man, we talk about college and saving for college. Man, I ain't saving for college. I struggled, so my kids got to struggle too. But you know what y'all would do? Y'all would marry that man, dog, good-looking, well-spoken man, and then whine and complain that he don't want to save for his kids to go to college. Now, when I was dating, I asked my husband, tell me about how you were raised. First of all, I wanted a man that cooked because I come from a family of men and they all cook. All my uncles cook. We were little girls, me and my cousin. There was about two and a half of us. And all of our male cousins, they were older, and my uncles, they would cook. We would sit and eat. So I wanted a man that cooked. So I asked my husband when I was dating, so tell me about how you were raised. And he said, you tell me, good home, good family. Just my husband had the traditional American family. He said, well, my dad worked so-and-so at the newspaper. And he would come home and he would tell my mom, sit down on the couch, relax, and I'll cook. Marry me now, sir. Yes. Oh, really? Then I asked him, what do you think? Do you think your mom was happy? And he says to me, I think my mom needed more emotional support. So he gives me a lot of emotional support. See, based on the comments in my community tab, a lot of the women said men are not as nurturing. Men this, men that, men don't do this, men don't do that. So when you're dating with the mentality that you're going to take care of the child only. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. We are to raise our children in the way they should go. Me and Mike. So when little Michael was born, little Michael was weeks old, and I had Big Mike in the tub, in the bathroom. Oh, give him his bath, on the new bathtub with the mesh on top. Give him his bath. I said, baby, he's so slippery. I said, it's okay. Put him on there and wash him. Because this is your baby. You're supposed to help me to take care of the baby. And so he'll wash him, and then I'll take him out. And as the baby got older, he'll wash him, take it out, dress the baby. And I nursed this little boy until he was 5. Could you believe when he took this picture, he was 3 and he was still nursing, y'all. With a mouth full of teeth. This picture, this little boy was still nursing. He was 3 years old here. At 3 years old, he was still, I nursed until he was almost 5. Mike, homework. Mike, little Michael have a half day today. Can you go pick him up? See, ladies, you date and you chose the husband the same way you chose the father. You didn't ask the right question. It was all emotional. The red flags were right in front of your eyes. Instead of you paying attention, you didn't pay attention. You had one baby with him. He wasn't helping you. He wasn't bathing the baby. He wasn't reading to the baby. He wasn't doing the homework. And guess what you did? You went back and had 85 more kids with him. And then you want to come on social media and cry about you hate being a mama. I would hate being a mama too. And those poor little innocent children that didn't ask to come here feel that bad spirit coming from you, because children can tell. Do you like them? Do you like being around them? Do you like being with them? When did you realize you needed a community? After baby number 1? Or baby number 3 that you had with bum baby daddies and Pookie Rares and Tyron Dusters? I'm just trying to find. I just want to know. I just want to know. When you were dating, ma'am, did you ask this man about how is he going to be a parent? Did you ask him if he was going to be involved with the kids, giving the babies bath, doing homework? Every morning, my husband, my little boy, get dressed with my husband. So in the mornings, I don't got to worry about dressing little Michael. He's 8 now. He could dress himself. But he always get dressed with my husband. So my husband, he sees my husband get dressed, he get dressed. When you was dating for marriage, did you talk to this man about, this is for the married single wives, being a father? What are your views on being a father? What are your views on helping with the children? What are your views on cooking for the children, feeding the children, homework, reading to the children, giving the kids bath? And for all of y'all single mamas having babies, okay, we overlook one baby, but you got 86 kids, ma'am. 86. I would hate being a mother too. And a lot of y'all women are Leahs. Tell the truth. Y'all trap these men. You think if I had a baby for him, he's going to love me, he's going to marry me, and you on baby number 86, and he still ain't married you, and he ain't never going to marry you because you are not his one. A lot of these women shacking up, living with a boyfriend, being a baby mama, whining and complaining about him not helping you. Well, he ain't married you to make you a decent woman. And let's not act like there are bad. There are great. My husband is a great father. His father was a great father. Our baby's doctor, which is my husband's frat brother, great father. My husband's best friend, great dad. I work with great men who are great fathers, who are involved, who are cooking for their children, doing homework for their kids. When did you, I don't have a community. Okay. Did you figure that out before you had those innocent babies? My husband and I, we would be considered upper middle class income. And before we got married, we said, based on my husband's income, because that's what we live on, we can afford to have 2 more babies. Do y'all hear me say upper middle class? 2 more kids. 2! Y'all, some of y'all out here living way below the poverty limit, having 86 kids. Make it make sense to me. Two. We said we can have two more. We can afford to live a comfortable life, send them to the best daycare, send them to private school, pay for their college education, and give them generational wealth too. Did you sit down and think about how many kids can you afford? It's not about how many kids can I have, how many can you afford to have? And a lot of people having kids, you shouldn't have no babies. I'm not talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you having one baby, two babies, 65 kids, no husband, all your baby, like that girl that had 8 baby daddies. How do you fit 8 kids in a house, in a 2-bedroom apartment? But anyways, I ask the question people don't want to ask. Don't come over here whining and carrying on. I'm not going to whine and carry on with you. Except if you're under 21. This is not my We love being mothers over here. We love being wives over here because we understand on this channel, Church Girls Want to Get Married, that we are playing a role. The husband is a picture of Christ. The wife is a picture of the church. We understand that we are here to serve our children. As God is the man, is not as emotional as woman. The Bible said God is the breasted one. God is the breasted one. Huh? Did you figure that out before you have all these innocent children? Those poor children having to deal with you on social media. I could understand if you create a fake account. Talk about I hate being a mother. Those poor children. Why don't you take it to the Lord in prayer? Because they sure did ask to come here. They did knock on your womb and say, I want to come out. I want to come out. I want to come out. You had them. And no, these poor innocent children got to deal with your bad spirit. Yelling and screaming on social media, not wanting to be. And you know these kids can search stuff these days. Go see their mama up there. I don't like being a mother. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because Pookie done left you. And you had the baby trying to hold on to the Dusty, but now the Dusty's gone. Oh, it's not worth it. Anyways, let me go, child. And the Lord only saw it fit to give me and Mike one baby. He saw fit to only give me and Mike one more baby. And you out here talking about I hate being a mother. Not me. I love being a mother. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love being a mom. I love when the kids come give me hugs again. I love you, Mom. I love when little Michael comes, Mommy, I love you. I love my mom. I love my mom. And can you buy me a Lego on Amazon? Parents, we are servants. We are in Proverbs. I'm going to find the scripture. You are managing your children. You are teaching your children how to be adults, how to be husband and wives, and how to be mothers and fathers. We are all playing a role. My husband is the greatest servant of all. Why? He is a picture of Christ, and Christ was the greatest servant of all. I am a picture of the church, and our children together, we are raising them and loving them and protecting. Let me tell you, my husband don't even like me to don't raise your voice around the kids. Anything we need to talk about, we'll talk about when they're not here. So you hate being a mama, but y'all keep having these kids. So make it make sense to me. I have to go. Come on back, y'all. I have a couple more content for y'all. I love being a mama. I wouldn't next to being a wife, then my next greatest role is being a mom. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I have a special needs child. Young lady. I have a special needs young lady. I love this gown here. Woo, child, we walk heaven and earth looking for a gown for Lexi for her prom. I was so tired. But Lexi's like, come on, mom, we gotta go. I gotta find this gown. I gotta see. We don't wear everywhere. So Lexi, you don't like this? No, I don't like that. We turned the corner and she saw this gown and she was like, oh, mommy, this is it. This is it. This is the gown. It has diamonds. And I'm like, but no, I don't like the top. I don't like the top of it. She said, mommy, but it's pink. And it has diamonds, mommy. This is the dress. This is the dress. And we went in there. She tried it on and I'm like, I just don't like that top, Lexi. I don't like the top. She said, mommy, this is the dress. This is the dress. I love being a mama. Well, of course you love being a mama. You have a support system. I chose. See, y'all act like somebody held y'all down and put these kids inside of you. I'm not talking about grape. You know what I mean? You act like you was forced to have these children. No, ma'am. You chose. You chose your baby daddy. You chose to lay down with him. And you chose to get pregnant for him. Because you know what I say, we are the gatekeepers. We have to protect our womb. We have to protect the Holy Grail. We have to stop giving access to our bodies, our womb, to men who have not gone through the process to protect us. I got to go. I love you, girl. Wisdom. Get the wisdom journal. You need it, girl. You need the wisdom. Shut your lips. Talk about your hate being a mama. Those poor children. Ugh. Gross.